Hi guys, it's the 30th of July, early on a Thursday, I think it is, morning. Bright sun, a few wispy clouds, and I'm starting you in a slightly different area on this video, mainly to show that the thyme, the wild thyme patches that I planted about 5 years ago and the skunks tried to dig up at the time, have actually started to prosper and are growing quite nicely in this otherwise unused area underneath my solar panels. So that's excellent. The bees and other insects have found the flowers and they are visiting these flowers every day. There's some very large critters visiting here, and I was thinking of catching one, but I changed my mind on that. The bees have discovered these flowers, and I hope they are profiting from them immensely. So that's all good news. Otherwise, it's been a very dry summer. Awful. I've been out here watering by hand on a regular basis, and it's been very hard to keep up. Next we'll go into the tomato cage. Lots of green fruits to show you. I have to keep picking the mature ones because anything that turns red will be immediately attacked by various critters like chipmunks. You can see there's various fruits coming ripe here, already starting to show signs of drought. The sweet potatoes in the pots are growing quite nicely. These are the big ones. These are the big fruited tomatoes. And then over against the fence, and looking rather wilted already, as you can see, is my loofahs. Got some fairly large loofahs on one of the vines down here. Maybe I should have watered those loofahs before I started recording the video, but it's too late now. They'll have to survive. Now, down into the garden. Caught a raccoon yesterday. He's gone. He's gone to raccoon heaven. Had a problem with woodchucks, with groundhogs. At least one groundhog tried to move into the area and I got rid of him. Not by killing him, but by trying to treat his den in a manner that he didn't want to live there anymore. Let's just put it like that. Household ammonia was the solution there. Here are the bees, very active, and I wish you had smell-o-vision, but you don't, because it smells very, very sweet. Some recovery in the apple trees after the onslaught from the gypsy moth caterpillar. This is a real thicket here, and I'm a bit concerned that some kind of groundhog might move in there. That's the kind of ideal place for them. The beans, Kentucky Wonder Beans, are looking quite nice. Only just flowering though. Quite a lot of weeds inside my gladiolus bed, but that is now fully planted with about 500, just short of 500 corms. Groundhogs fortunately did not get started in my beans, so there might be some beans. The early and late potatoes are starting to look extremely tired, and I will start digging those within a week. These flowers are lettuce flowers. I'm hoping to save seed there, and at the far end, dill plants. And not much in the way of zucchinis, unfortunately. Just couldn't catch up. The groundhog tried to move in here. I may have illustrated that. So I had to cut down all of the vegetation on this part here so that I could find his hole. I found it in there and managed to scare him away. Let's put it like that. Of course, he may have moved in over in this area over here now. Who knows? I'll have to check it out. The garlic has been dug, and this is as much as I've been able to get started of squashes. Butternut squash, nothing at all. Started those very, very late as a result of drought. That's the best I've been able to do. Isn't that amazing? When I cut down that vegetation there was some asparagus mixed in with it, and the asparagus is now showing itself by sending out new shoots. That's a very interesting result. I might take advantage of that in future years. The whole of that bed is going to be moved up to where the early potatoes are now growing. The rhubarb is pretty sad. Now, just going to take a visit over here. You see this piece of black pipe? That's what I used to pour ammonia down into the groundhog den. And this is where one of the exits for the groundhog was, underneath that attempt at some kind of a hugelkultur bed. There's another entrance on the other side, actually, on the other side there, which goes down almost vertically, about 4 feet down into the soil. Well, not much very exciting to show you at the moment, so I'll wrap it up right there. Thanks for visiting.